Welcome to Pull a Pin. I knew it, dude. I knew it. Welcome to Pull a Pin Radio, a place where average veterans come to share their opinions about the world we live in. We can't guarantee you're like our opinions.
But I promise you, we can give them to you anyway.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Nate, and let's pull the pin already.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So for our loyal listeners out there, just to give you some inside baseball, I think they call it, some behind the scenes stuff. We just started this recording, and I did it without laughing. I did it. And then we had to stop and restart because of something else. And I knew it. I knew it was not going to work. But anyways, welcome back, Nate.
Glad to be here again.
Geez. All right. Welcome to all our loyal listeners and maybe some new ones. Who knows? Welcome to all you veterans that are banging down the door to get on the show. And some of you old timers that still have not reached out. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to assume life is great. So let's get into this. We're doing some headlines, and we pulled from the I can't even call it mainstream media anymore because it's not mainstream anymore.
It's called online sources.
Yeah, we pull some media some headlines from online sources, and we talk about it from our perspective as veterans. And why is that important, Nate?
We're average veterans. We've been around the world, and we know everything.
Yes, degrees or not, article or not, we know it all. So just got to listen to us, and we'll tell you what to feel. So if I'm angry and Nate's not, you need to be angry. If I'm not angry and Nate's angry, you need to be angry. If neither one of us are angry, then you don't be angry. It's just that simple. Just do the math. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on some headlines because I know that's the part you came for. I ain't even heard of this one. McDonald's spin-off chain Cosmix opens first location.
I thought the McDonald's spinoff chain was Burger King. Or Wendy's or Hardee's or whatever else is out.
Well, I mean, this got the mix in it, right? So
sure, I guess so. So I don't know if it's owned by McDonald's too.
I don't even know, dude. I didn't read the article. I didn't really even care. But it's just a funny thing about it was my daughter knew about it. I'm like,
so it's
what?
not like Cosmix. It sounds like it's in the metaverse.
Right. Well, here's the distinguishing factor. It doesn't even matter if the food tastes like dog crap. Is it going to be cheaper than McDonald's? That's going to determine your success. Because right now, I don't know if you've been. I don't really care for McDonald's. I mean, their fries were addicting at one point, but I don't know if you've been to McDonald's recently. But dude, I can't walk out of there without spending $20, $30 for two people. It's insane, dude.
You can't do it anywhere else either. So.
Well, there are places I know that I can get decent food.
Maybe not even the grocery store anymore.
No, not the grocery store. There's there's places you can go like diner stuff that still is reasonable.
Local diner, yeah, I do.
Yeah, they're still reasonable, but for the most part, yeah, I mean, right, for the most part, all of it's expensive, and don't even talk about Starbucks. I mean, gosh, $9, $10 a drink now.
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't go there. There's somebody else.
Sometimes.
Oh, okay. So it's not that bad then.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, you know what I mean. It's one of those things. It's a foo-foo thing where I don't promote it. I don't believe in most of the stuff they stand for. It's one of those things where, if you want to feel important, you go hang out with 3 other important people. Because those are the only people that go to Starbucks.
If not, you just go to the drive-through line and leave.
Exactly, yeah. I heard that. I don't want to sidetrack you with a little joke, but I heard that about some old man. I don't know if I told you this one. That was sitting in the drive-through. And he was taking his time because, it took time, whatever. And he was getting honked at by the lady behind. Did I tell you this one?
Well, it was any drive-through story. Yeah. I've heard a joke before, but go ahead.
But yeah, because he was honked on, so he went to the window and he told the lady there that he was going to pay for the car behind him. And he, got both receipts. He went up to the order window and he got both meals because he paid for both. And he left.
Yep. Good luck to you. Go get your own. Go back
in
line. So
now they had to get back in line to go get their order again. So that shows you right there. Don't be one of those people. Even if you're impatient, like I'll do it in the car, but I'll do it where nobody can hear me. You know what I mean? I'll yell in the car at people, but I try not to let them know I'm yelling at them.
Yeah.
Because you don't know their situation. You don't know what's going on.
You don't
it's
want
just
people
me
messing
that's
with your
impatient.
food.
But anyways, I wish these guys luck. I hope they're cheaper and I hope the food's at least bearable.
I'm going to have to look at it and see if it actually is McDonald's.
Where do you think that location is, too, huh?
Well, McDonald's headquarters is in Chicago, so.
Well, it's a spinoff, so
maybe it's a startup. It's a spinoff. Is it owned by McDonald's or?
That's what a spinoff sounds to me. If you ever have a spinoff of a movie, like the Star Wars series is like that. The Mandalorian, the Boba Fett, those are all spin-offs. So that is from the same company.
Yeah. So
So I would think, without reading the article, that this is a spin-off of McDonald's, or they could be just a spin-off of the fast food chain McDonald's. So I don't know.
I might actually have to read this article. But anyways, let's move on to the next.
Exactly. Here's another great one because I love these people. Grammy award-winning singer Adele credits much of her music success to being a white woman.
Isn't she British?
I don't even know what Adele looks like. I don't know. I've heard her, her name before. Probably her music's good, but
She's a white woman. It says right here, Jim.
well, clearly she's a white woman.
Oh,
But I mean, I guess that's the point of mine. This is so disingenuous. Like, I don't know about you, but when I grew up, I listened to a lot of rap music. Not because they were black people singing the music, because I enjoyed the music. Whoever was singing it, whatever. I mean,
that 90s hip hop hit like nothing else.
You know what I'm saying? But like, what? So I guess the problem is this lady's so fake and phony. And I'm not going to totally say that being a white woman didn't help her circumstances, but that's just so one piece of it. Maybe she's attractive. Maybe she's got some talent. Maybe some guy wanted to stick it to her and thought that he'd get a chance if he gave her an opportunity. I mean, there's just so many things. Like, I could even say being a woman might have given you a greater advantage than other people. You know what I mean? Being a white woman, yeah, may have added to that. But the point is if you think that your success is mostly to being a white woman when there's how many white women in this world?
A lot.
Then you're a moron. I mean, you're just a moron. And I guess that could be humble of you. But I mean, I don't know, dude. Have you ever encountered people saying, well, let's make a movie or a musical sensation. Go find me a good white woman. Like, I mean, like, I know white women in church that sing better than she probably does, and they don't got jobs.
I mean, I'm not in the business, so I don't know how they go out and find people, but you never know. I could have said that.
I'm sure there's some biases. Everybody's got them, right? And just because you're white, see, that's what people I think don't understand. Just because you're white doesn't mean your edge is because you're white. Maybe because the population is predominantly white, and that's what they like. Like, I mean, it's the stupidest thing in the world. We have sports and all kinds of other things populated with people who aren't white, but yet you keep going back to white's the reason you're successful if you're successful in anything other than sports or something. Like, what? It's stupidity, dude. It's just stupidity. It's not that it doesn't exist. It's not that racism doesn't exist. I mean, look at the dating scene. You know what I mean? There's people who don't want to date different colored people. I mean, both sides. You know what I mean? Like, so what are they, racist? No, it's a preference. And if you want to relate to somebody, like, how many country people are black? I mean, think about it.
Not many.
Right. I mean, not many. I mean, there's still some out there, but so you don't like black people because you like country music? Like, what is that? That's stupid. It's the dumbest stuff. And this lady Adele, she doesn't even deserve her money after she says stuff like that. Just take away her white card, take all her money and say, well, go back to being, some, whatever. Probably a cleaning lady.
Someone not so successful for being white.
Right. I mean, it's just so stupid. Like, you know what I mean? What are you telling people out there?
Yeah,
you don't work hard. You don't talent.
That's what I say. That's the thing. When your talent's not good, you don't work hard. You just got that because you're white.
Just say you could be retarded and not have any talent and be white, and you could be successful. But if you're not, like, come on, lady, you're so stupid. I wouldn't buy your crap now, even if you paid me, unless I knew you were white. Then of course I'd buy it, right? Stupid.
I'm not buying this headline anymore.
These people are stupid. Former Jaguars employee to plead guilty after he stole millions from team admitted gambling addiction. I put this in instead of the Osani, whatever it is. Remember we talked about him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went from 600 million to 700 million. But I also read that it was deferred to 600, or he's only getting 20 million over that course of 10 years.
Well, yeah, now you want to talk about him. You're not even talking about this headline, so let's talk about this headline, the one you
the reason I brought it up is because what was my argument on that? All the money going into sports. So how does some guy on your team, or not, maybe not a team, it's an employee, so it could be somebody in the back office. How does he steal millions? He doesn't say how many millions, so it could be at least 2 million, right? Because millions is more than one.
Yep.
So the guy stole at least $2 million for his gambling problem, and you just caught him because he's former. I don't know. Maybe you just fired him, and now he's a former. But you know what I mean? Like, how is it that he has the ability to steal millions of dollars for gambling?
He had access to money somehow. He must have
Yeah,
been. He must have been in the accounting division
a
or
lot of money.
budget division, whatever you want to call it.
A
There.
lot of money and enough money to think that nobody noticed $2 million going stolen.
At least.
At least 2 million. You know, I mean, this is my point, dude. It's just like I just, maybe I'm not in it. Maybe my ignorance is going to show in this stuff because I'm not in that world. But I kind of feel like, I live in a house. I have a budget, right? I make money and I spend money. So I kind of feel like I know. If I put lots of money in a jar somewhere and my kids don't eat, I mean, I'm a bad dad and there's something wrong with that, right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So if you got this much money tied up in sports that a guy can just literally pick out of the cookie jar for his gambling addiction, you imagine what you could be doing with this stuff that's really helping people or just give back to the people who paid all this money. It's just crazy to me. I don't know, man. It's sports, it's entertainment. You shouldn't be getting rich off of people. Government does that with taxes. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Think about our pathetic lives in this country. You're getting taxed, and then the money you get after all the taxes, you go and spend on stupid entertainment stuff for people like Adele who don't even appreciate the money you spent on her. She doesn't say thank you all for making me famous. It's just I'm white. I mean, that's why it's white. It's not that you people paid all your hard-earned money that wasn't taxed for my garbage, but it's because I'm white. Like, it's just starting to really irritate me. And all these people struggling right now, and who are they mad at? What are they mad at the white man? They mad at who are you mad at? You literally allow the government to take all your money, and then you go spend the rest on iPhones and entertainment, and it's so stupid. And I'm not saying I don't do that, but I'm not the one yelling at other people because I'm spending my money on dumb crap.
True.
Or am I? Am I doing that? I don't know. Maybe I am. But either way, I recognize I'm doing it if I am. So knowledge is power. Awareness is the first step. All right. So this is the last one here. Let's get to this one because this Johnny made specifically a point to mention my name.
Yeah. I haven't seen your cat the past couple episodes though.
He's outside. He's outside most of the time now.
Kitty.
Yeah, he's outside. He pisses me off. Like, we got to kick him out. Because sometimes they come in early. It's getting colder, so they try to come in earlier, but they're not ready to go to bed. So I had to lock him in this office actually last night. So he was in the house most of the night when normally he's out prowling. So he probably slept more than he would have normal. So now he's outside. But either way, mysterious link between owning cats and schizophrenia is real, study says.
Well, I have cats too, so
Well, I don't need a study. I don't need a study to tell you these cats will make you crazy. They're like,
is crazy and schizophrenia two different things though?
well, I think it's a deeper level of crazy, right?
I don't know if crazy is an actual term, an actual
I
diagnosis.
don't know. It's not a diagnosis, I'm sure, but it's an easier way to take it, right? It's how we soften the language so we can handle it. So instead of saying someone's schizophrenic, he's crazy challenged or something, or we got to make everybody feel good now. So that's it. So yeah, all right. Anyways, I don't really care about talking about my cat anymore because actually, everybody hates that cat except me. The girl cat, I don't like the girl cat, but they like the girl. I like the boy. He's a snuggle bug. He likes to snuggle.
Yeah, he does. He's always bothering you.
He's always snuggling me. But he's also the hunter outside. He's out there killing stuff and bringing it to the porch and all that. But so, anyways, yes, get cats because we need more schizophrenic people. So that is, I guess, all we're gonna have time for today. That was the last one, right?
Yes.
So thanks for bearing with us. Thanks, Nate, for showing up as usual. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate you. Do your like, share, subscribe stuff. Let everybody know we exist, especially veterans, because we need to get some veterans on here who bring some entertainment value that we don't have. And if you can't do that, just send us your money so we can keep doing this for free. Eventually, they're going to cut off the internet because I can't pay the internet because I'm spending money on Adele tickets. Because she's white, obviously, duh. So yeah, and until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin already. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinions. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.